Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutations to the Yaki in pushing his word in truth and sincerity and with charity. Alright, what I want to go into today is basically and this truth. We're not looking for basic men, meaning we're not just inviting the first person we see um and the other side trying to deal when they're still actually being niggas. And I thought this would be a great example of what of the of what the men in GMS right now, how they are. And this is the movie 300, where the guy named Leonidas is gonna go into war with the Persian army. One of the biggest powerfulest empire in that time, and he's gonna go out to war with them with only 300 men. Alright, I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do first is go into this brief little video and then go into the scriptures. Alright, but I'm just gonna skip ahead. I'm not gonna put the whole thing.
Only the hard and
Would you bring only this surprises, Leonidas?
Alright, before anything, this people on the left side is a representation of the men of the other camps. Like all those other camps welcoming any dude they see for just a brief time crossing the line when they're still acting like niggas and not knowing the scriptures. Alright, and you're gonna see why.
Daxos. What a pleasant surprise. This morning's full of surprises, Leonidas.
We've been tricked. A few hundred. This is a surprise.
Silence!
This isn't an army.
We heard Sparta was on the warpath. We were eager to join forces. If it is blood you seek, you're welcome to join us. Would you bring only this handful of soldiers against Xerxes? You see, I was wrong to expect Sparta's commitment to at least match our own. Doesn't it? You, there. What is your profession?
I'm a potter. So,
And you, Arcadian, what is your profession?
sculptor, sir.
You?
Blacksmith.
Alright, hi guys. So this is what he's basically was what this guy basically right here in the screen said to Leonidas, is that he brought basically that this guy right here in the screen brought more men than Leonidas, because he only has 300 men when he has more than him. But the problem with that is that what Leonidas just said, to those three men, what is their profession? They're one's a sculptor, one's a blacksmith, and one is a potter. All right, and those aren't men of war. Those are men that will get the rest of the men killed because their lack of experience.
Spartans! What is your profession? See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
Alright, and this is my favorite part, because what basically happened was his men, what he just basically said, what his men probably count as 1,000 compared to his, because those men that are with beside him are men of war. They are men that he could depend on, because they will protect them, they will kill, they will follow orders, while those other guys are lack of experience, which will do the opposite, getting everyone dead. All right, and the first scripture I want to go into is Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other be better than themselves. All right, because out here in the highways and byways, when we're preaching, condemning our people or trying to edify, we're not just looking to take in anybody. Because if I call it him, because if we just take on anybody, we they can't be depended on. Because most likely they're still gonna be in the world wanting to be niggas, doing committing abominations, sinning, smoking weed, um, being going after another man's woman. Those aren't the men that we are looking for. We are looking for the elect. We are looking to edify our people. All right. Another scripture I want to go into is Amos chapter 3 verse 3. Could two walk together except they be agreed? Because if you just invite any regular dude for a couple that's been out there on the other side for possibly 2 to 3 weeks, most likely you're not gonna get along with each other because they're not gonna be dealing. They're not gonna be wanting to learn the truth. They're just coming. They're just probably coming out there where to camp to probably like join something because they feel like what's that word, outsiders. All right, but we aren't trying to do that. We aren't trying to just get nobody like that. Slocky. Let me get this other scripture real quick. Um, this is Luke 12 and verse 48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. All right, because once you cross the other side of the line where the man where the preacher is speaking, they are depending on you to back them up with scriptures, being on the same page as him, not just um so like daydreaming, not just daydreaming, not knowing what is going on. They need someone to depend on. And the final scripture I'm gonna go into is Slakia. Let me just get it real quick because it just slipped away. Bear with me for one moment. Alright. This is Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou art come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Because in this world, we're not gonna be what you call I call it seen as good people. Because in this world, everything has been turned upside down. The scripture says wanted and they call good evil and evil good. All right. But this is just a real quick video I wanted to get into. Hopefully your brother will edify. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of GMS. And salutations to the Yakin pushing his word in truth and sincerity and with charity, risking their life to do so, preaching the gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And with that, I want to say Shalom.